Brian is a self-aware narcissist, and I think you play that self-awareness really beautifully. And also bring so much heart into him. And when you looked at his journey in becoming a father for the first time this season, how did you find the ways in which you wanted him to be a little more self-aware, you know, and a little bit more empathetic to the people around him? Yeah.
Well, can I just talk about like this? No, that's a great question. Of course, it's a great question. But it's, I like to think this three-season journey for all of our characters in some ways has brought Brian to the beginning. I kind of think that where we find him at the end of 3 is where he's ready to start growing. He's starting to put others first for once. And he's, you know, he's like the luckiest narcissist in the world. He has 3 therapists in his chosen family to help him along and to love him, even though he is so obtuse about so much. And I think giving him, I think there's a few things that they've done for Brian over the course of these 3 seasons that have been such gifts for an actor, of course, but also for a character that is a narcissist. Like for example, in season 2, making him the entree for Lewis to come into the group and be a thing that was sort of implausible, but also inevitable, because Brian was in a place where he needed to start taking a breath and listening to others, and that's kind of the first time he does. Was when he meets Lewis, and he's you know, at first like protective, and then he sees someone in need. And now we see him at the end of season 3. He is a father, sort of unwillingly, and a husband, also kind of unwillingly. And he sort of was forced into these, not forced, but he was like, you know, and he is now, again with the help of those around him, starting to treat his real family with respect, his father, who he has sort of always assumed was never going to come around, and his husband, who is played by the wonderful Devon Kawaoka, who is this sweet, like incredibly patient character, and this, you know, little squishy baby that like needs him, and yeah, so it's been awesome. And now that he's like ready to like go off, I have no idea. And this running theme of we like to be surprised is it's great because the scripts come late, but also
that's also we like to be surprised. That's why we
but it's also great because, you know, anytime I think I know what's going to happen, or I think, oh, what if it was this? It's never that. It's always something way better than what I imagine it will be, and I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to work.